What's up, Lashinistas? Welcome to the show. This is the LivBay podcast, where we talk about the ever-growing eyelash business. If this is your first time listening to our show, welcome. This podcast is dedicated to helping you grow as a lash artist and or lash business owner. So whether you work for yourself or someone else, this podcast is for you.
Hey guys, this is Mike and Shauna Jones. We are the owners of LivBay Lash. Our heart is to share with you our uphill battle in this lash industry and to show you what started out of a tiny bedroom in our house, extremely broke, has turned into an 8-figure company. We are here to encourage you during your lash journey and to give you guys a real raw version of what things really like, whether you like it or not.
Yes. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about marketing tips for lash artists. Hold on though, before we do that, look this way.
Eyelash?
You got a lash hanging down right here.
Don't pull it.
There, I turned it up.
Thanks.
There we go. I didn't want to go into your eye.
Look at that support.
I didn't want to go in your eye. I saw the fan hanging. All right. Before we jump into that episode, Classes. Sorry. We got classes coming up. We're going to be in Nashville, January 25th. Denver. This one's a makeup one. February 1st. Vegas, February 8th. Hawaii, February 15th. Chicago, March 1st. And there's a lot more. Just go to LivBay Classes. You'll be able to see all the upcoming dates. The schedule's already set up through the summer. We're actually going to be going back to Cleveland soon, too. I'm really excited about that one.
So excited.
Maybe we'll go back. I can't wait. That one we will be at.
Yeah, we'll drive there.
Anytime we go to the land,
we'll drive there.
We'll take a Greyhound bus. My wife hates flying. Otherwise, we'd be in Hawaii.
Yeah.
Also, our Canada facility is open. So livbaycanada.com. If you live in Canada, order from there. You don't have to order from our U.S. site anymore. Everything's up there. No more duty taxes. They ship just as fast. You should see the place. Yeah, we keep adding shelves. I was talking to our partner the other day. He's moving all of his cars out of the way to put in more shelves for more lash products. He's so excited about it. Also, we have an online program. You can sign up for it. It's called livbaycourses.com, or you can do it right through our regular supplies website. It's a mentorship program where once a month, Shauna and I go live. We just answer any questions, cover anything you guys are having a hard time with. You can call at any point in time, get your questions answered. We also have 2 free tutorials we do monthly, 20% off your products.
A free gift per month.
And it's really worth its weight in gold because you can literally call us any point in time. I've taken calls at 9, 10 o'clock at night with people, in our house with our kids screaming and just happy to walk you guys through it, offer support. A lot of benefit. Wish that would have been around when we first started. Our VR classes, last but not least, March 2nd and 3rd, we'll be doing our VR classes. Sean and I will be at that one. All right, jumping into the episode. So, marketing for lash artists. So this is kind of cool because here's the thing. Anybody and their brother can take a lash course. You know what I mean? Whether you take it online, you take it, in person, you get it taught somehow in your esthetician school, your cosmetology school. Anybody can take a course and learn the fundamentals of lashing. Hell, nowadays you can watch a YouTube video and be like college level education on everything there is to know about lash extensions. But the most important one that nobody ever talks about is the marketing aspect of it. And here's why. You could be the world's greatest lasher, right? Like there would be no question. People would look at your lashes like, damn, look how perfectly isolated. Look how her fans are placed. Just look at the cat eye. Look at everything about it's perfect. But she's doing 1 client a week, okay? And at the end of the day, you got to get paid for doing this. I know some of you out there would love to say we just do it for world peace and ponies, and we just love to lash because it's so much fun. That's great. At some point in time, you got to get paid. And so this is the one thing they never teach you. They always tell you you're going to make $1 million, trillion, dollars as a lash artist when you get trained.
This is a lash artist salary.
Typical lash artists make $250,000 a year, more than most doctors and lawyers. And you're just like, whoa, okay, I can do that. And you can, but you have to know how to market to get those people in here. And that's why we want to go back to this one. It's just as applicable as it was in 2011 when she first started, as it is in 2021. And we'll start with the most fundamental principle of it. We're going to go back to the old school guerrilla marketing. And I'll say this 1,000,000 times until I'm blue in the face. You got to follow people and explain to them the principles of that.
So I would say it's the same as it was it's a lot different than 2011, but it's so important now, especially because of COVID, because everyone's like, oh my gosh, like COVID hit obviously businesses unfortunately are closing everywhere. People are slower. This is a very intimate situation. And with COVID going on, a lot of businesses have belly flopped or have seen a huge decrease. I mean, even with our salons, we took a huge hit, so Now you really have to step up your game. I see so many posts where people are like, oh, I want to quit and all this stuff. And it's like, now it's like do or die, sink or swim. Like you just really have to saddle up and go back to the basics. So back in 2011, follow. You definitely want to be careful with Instagram right now because we just started OB Manufacturing on Instagram, so you can follow that. But I was following a bunch of people, and then what happened was we were doing it every single day. We were commenting hardcore, and then Instagram flagged our account. So you really want to be careful that you're not doing it. You're not going like two-ham sandwich. Yeah, you're not spamming because then it will raise a red flag to Instagram. So we have limited activity right now where I can't follow 50 people a day, but you can follow people on social media, have people like your Facebook page. Like this is crucial that you do this because we are in an industry where people are so visual, and you want to make sure that like, even if you don't have a website, your Instagram is just like flawless pictures edited to, perfection. Like the lashes are amazing. And even if you're a new lash artist, you can still create social media and you can practice on sponges. You can just, put lash facts. You can go on Pinterest and search, different lash stuff on there and put it on your Instagram. So maybe you're not too confident in your work, but you're still able to start your social media. But it definitely starts with, following all those people, being social, commenting, TikTok, Snapchat, Facebook. You've got Clubhouse now.
They're all free.
They're all free.
They're free. That's why you got to be taking advantage of all of them.
Yeah. And even if you're on a budget and you're like, hey, listen, because, as a solo lash artist, you do everything. You do payroll, you do your marketing, you do everything. You're the lash artist, you're the everything. But it starts with you. And if you don't have the money to pay someone, then you're going to have to take a time out, and you're going to have to really
take time out.
You're going to have to take a time out for yourself. Sit in bed before you go to sleep, follow a bunch of people, interact, comment. If you're flagged on Instagram like I am for following, then, comment a bunch, so people are noticing you, it drives traffic to you.
Also, I was going to say, this is something that nobody ever does, but make sure you guys register your business in as many places as you can.
Mm-hmm.
So what are those places? Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Manta, LinkedIn, YouTube, Google Maps, just and Yelp, Foursquare. Every one of those places are very high, powerful, very high branded websites. They have very high ranking on Google. And when you register your business on all those different platforms, Google will start to rank it to the top so people can find your business and find your stuff more. And so at the end of the day, you've got to make sure you're registered on that. So when someone does a search, it pops up LinkedIn, it pops up Facebook, it pops up Instagram, and that whole page is just loaded with all your information and photos. So it's just more information for people to fill you. And remember, we live in an age where people want to go with somebody they feel is at the foremost authority, knows what they're doing. And even if you haven't been lashing that long, you're pretty good, but you haven't been lashing that long. When someone sees you on the internet and there's 6 pages on Google of just all the places you're registered with and all your photos, they're going to think that's going to put you in that authority figure, and it's going to make people feel more comfortable with trying you out versus someone who's really good and has no internet presence whatsoever.
Yeah, something that we have done as a salon since COVID is like we've gone back to basics as far as like ways to save. Like we've always had these different ways to save. Like
she's
if you
making them wash the towel and use that to rewipe with, and no more toilet paper.
Yeah.
It's a huge hit.
Ways to save LivBay. I've had to take off like all the Bath and Body Works because people are stealing all of our Bath and Body Works soaps and our sprays and our toilet paper. So I'm sure people go in and they're like, wow, they must be hurting. All their Bath and Body Works stuff's gone. But literally people were stealing our plugins with like fresh refills. So yeah, those are ways to save on a personal level.
We had a lady come in the other day, get a service, leave her purse at the counter, say she forgot her wallet, go out, did like a dine and dash, didn't pay the tab.
We looked in her purse to see if she had an ID, and there was our toilet paper.
Our toilet paper that she had stolen.
And there was nothing else in the purse. I was like, seriously? Oh my gosh. So now I had to like buy soap dispensers so they wouldn't steal the glass soap dispensers, even though they did at Boca because it had sparkles in it. I mean, it's ridiculous. So ways to save as a salon owner. But anyways, we went back to basics as a salon talking about like, hey, these are things you can do, if, whatever, you want to save money. So you can do like, we do $10 off if you do a selfie. You have to put it on like your feed, not your story. Show it to the front. It's a one-time thing you can do just to save $10. Leave a review. You never want to say leave a Yelp review, because if one of your haters screenshots that and then emails it to Yelp, they'll freeze your page. They'll freeze your page. That happened. Yeah. We have a few haters. So that happened to us at our Boca Park location. So, hey, money off for review. Don't say Yelp, maybe a Google review or something like that. And then refer people. Like we offer $20 if someone refers a volume or mega volume set, and then anything else they refer, even a $20 removal, we give that person $10 off. So that will kind of like try and, get people to refer people or take a cute selfie, and then they're showing that selfie to all of their audience. So there's different ways that they can save, but it's also benefiting you too as an artist. But we started to go back to that. Also, we offer like the free aftercare kit. That's huge. And we took a really cute picture, which you can take one with your cell phone, stage it really cute in portrait mode. And it shows like the free cleanser and, the cute mint and the spoolie. And so things like that, going back to basics, has really helped us, get our salon back to up to the numbers where it should be pre-COVID.
Even in a recession. Also, if you're looking to do some paid stuff, you can do your paid social media ads. Social media ads are still the way to go. They're the cheapest route. You can set a budget of $5 a day, boost a post, and make sure you link your Facebook and your Instagram pages together, because you can post on Instagram, have it go on to Facebook. You set a budget of $5 a day, it'll reach 2,500 people a day. Don't give up after 1 day or 2 days. Don't think you're going to run it for 2 days. Just remember, the average person has to see or hear something 3 to 7 times before it goes from a short-term thought, which is only 18 seconds, to being a long-term memory. And so they're going to have to literally see your ad. I buy stupid stuff on Instagram all the time. I just bought this Air Jordan clock the other day with the mini Air Jordan sneakers on it.
It took like 3 years to get here.
3 years to get here from China. And when it came, it was like this big. You know what I mean? I was just like, damn, it looks so much cooler in the picture. But because I collect Air Jordans, not because I'm necessarily a sneakerhead, but it takes me back to like grade school when my parents would get me a pair of Air Jordan. So I buy this stupid clock. Or I buy this, literally this sneaker cleaner thing on there where the brush vibrates. It's literally her clear Sonic brush, the Acne brush, but for sneakers with a sneaker cleaner. I'm like, oh, and it's like 3 times the price, because I saw the Instagram thing. So just know that's a powerful source. It's not just idiots like me. They're going, oh, you can market that same way on Instagram and reach just as many people on a $5 a day shoestring budget. But if you're going to do that, either do something funny and eye-grabbing to get them into your world, to hit them with a video, or have a really good picture of work that's just like something that in there that pops, and commit to running it for 30 days. $5 a day, 30 days. It's not going to break the bank. It'll get people into your world. People will start clicking. It'll build engagement. They'll start visiting your page, and it's great brand awareness. And it's great because you can set the demographic. It's not just recklessly advertising and going, hey, I'm just going to play this commercial and maybe grandma will see it and maybe some bodybuilder doesn't care about that. Like, no, you select women, this age group, interested in health and beauty, throw in hashtags. Like, you customize that ad and make it specific just for that demographic to where it's only being played for women that are going to purchase or buy your stuff.
I would say with the ads too, I found more that people are more attracted to like video ads, just because like with photos, it's like, obviously now there's so many different apps, and sometimes with the photo editing apps, and there's photo editing for video too, but for the app, sometimes it makes the lashes look like a lot more darker than they were unfiltered. So I feel like with our ads that we've been doing, like the magnetic vibe one where it shows it like a magnet.
Magnetizing.
I think videos are just so much more appealing. So if you can just cut like a small video in like that first 5 seconds, just make it something like boom, someone opening their eyes, and, choose somebody like, even have like a model come in that has like amazing eyes, like green or blue or something that pops. And, you have that video where they're just like opening their eyes and it's like an amazing set, I think videos are just like, people are attracted to more videos than they are photos. So that's something you can do. It's just all it takes is, I remember had this one girl who started with us. She didn't have that much experience, and she was bringing in practice models that had like pretty eye colors, and she did this one mega volume set. And as soon as we posted it, I swear her books just went through the roof. Like, people were so amazed at like her work, and it was just that one photo that popped. So sometimes that's all you need. So even if it's a free set, in the long run, it's really going to get you like all those clients. So you have to think very wise about that, and don't think like, oh, I'm doing a free set, you know, I'm not even getting paid. But in the long run, you'll get clients.
Yeah, and think of your taglines too. You want taglines that'll make people click on it. You know what I mean? Or get their attention. And it doesn't even have to be, you don't want to be clickbait where it's BS. You know what I mean? But you want it to be something that's going to be like, wait, what did that thing say? And like do a double take. Because subconsciously they're going to see it really fast and then go, wait, what did that say? And it could be anything. And I saw this ad the other day. It was t-shirts. And the t-shirt, when you look at it at first glance, it was like, I have a big, but on the flip side, it was like, I had dick big or something like that, or the words were jumbled wrong. And when you read it back, it's like, now read that again. And you're like, whoa, I read that wrong. So your brain is predispositioned to see certain things a certain way. So if you guys get catchy and flashy with some of these headlines, you can get people to do a double take and then pay attention just by little things you're putting in the tagline. There's a famous marketer out of San Diego, Billy Jean. That's all he does is just weird attention grabbing stuff that has nothing to do with the actual thing he's marketing, just to get them into their world, because they're like, what was that? Like double take, like mouth on the floor, shock factor type things. And then he hits you with the ad, and it works. And I'm not saying make it clickbaity, you know what I mean? But I'm just saying make it something that's eye grabbing to get them into your world, to then pay attention to what it is you're actually marketing.
Yeah. And just stay consistent. Like, consistency is everything. You know what I mean? Like, even with our YouTube videos, like filming, like sometimes on our filming days, we're like, oh my gosh, like I'm exhausted, you know, I was up with the kids, or I'm just burnt out. If you're going to start something, you have to stay consistent. It's not going to be a 30-day thing. People are like, I've done this for 30 days, like Mike said, and it sucks, and he lied. Well, it's up to you. Like, if you're the lash artist, if you're your own boss, it's going to take a long time. It's not an overnight success thing, especially now. I mean, we're in a recession. So now more than ever, you have to work so much harder for things that, you know, a year ago we didn't have to work as hard for. So consistency, showing up, doing it, posting all the time, staying up on it, people commenting on your ads, you need to comment back. That's how you get business. Or if you have an ad, the more detailed it is, like, yeah, maybe a catchy phrase, but like, talk about the lashes you were using, talk about the mapping, have a link to, because people are impulse, you know, swipe up, book now. People are like, book now, put your website. Like, those are things that you can put in there to guarantee you're going to get that business.
Yeah. Also, last thing I was going to tell you guys too, you know, how bad do you want it? You know what I mean?
How do you want it?
What's your end game with this thing? You know, if you just want to make a couple extra bucks, you know, have a few clients here or there, you know, and you have another gig, or maybe you're, you know, a stay-at-home mom, you know, and then you're just looking for a few extra bucks for groceries. That's cool. Like, I respect that 100%. But if you're looking to become successful, not in just lashes, but at anything, you're gonna dictate the pace. You know what I mean? And in order to be a successful person, you're gonna have to develop those successful habits. And like my wife said, you can't give up. Consistency is the key to this thing. Just constantly doing it, changing that ad up, putting new videos up, thinking of new clever ways to market, still following people after you build a client base, still doing the old school guerrilla market. Like, these are all things that you're not doing them because they're trendy. You're doing them because they work and they make money. And at the end of the day, I'm not saying like money is everything. I'm just saying, like, what are we doing this for? You know what I mean? You have to be, you're doing this to feed your family and to pay your bills. So you might as well be good at it and make a few extra bucks doing it, so that you can buy other things in life that make you happy as well and provide a nice living for your family. So I think that's it for today, right?
Yeah. No, I'll say the thing is to this day, I still do these things. I mean, we're okay. Like, our company,
robots,
our company we make good money, right? Like, we've come to a place where I can say we're successful. We make great money. I still do that. I still do this stuff personally. I mean, I really shouldn't, because sometimes it's very consuming, but I still do this. So consistency and staying up with the trends and just being patient with the process. Yeah.
Good stuff. All right, that's all we got for you guys today. As always, if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe. Smash that little subscription button down below on the YouTube channel there. Please follow us on social media. Make sure that you haven't done so yet. You sign up for our Facebook group, the Lash TEA. Please refer a friend. Anybody else that could greatly benefit from some of these tips or tricks. We obviously grow this thing as a movement. Until then, we will see you in the next episode. Thank you.
Thank you.